Okay, so some few days ago, Unreal Engine 5 was shown on the improvement on its new tech, and it got me thinking, do we still have excuses for not learning 3D? Because this is the best time in all times to learn 3D. Gone were the days when we give excuses that, oh, the software is too expensive. I can't afford a 3D software to learn a 3D software. Now we have free 3D softwares that actually even rival the paid softwares. For example, a software like Blender and other 3D softwares. Gone were the days when you say your graphics card is not powerful enough to handle it. A single graphic card today is more powerful than 10 graphics card combined a decade ago. And the worst part of all, giving the excuse that my PC cannot handle the 3D software. These days, there are decent PCs that can, take a lot of load from 3D softwares. Even if it's the hardware that's lagging, the software probably can, take that load and let you be able to create beautiful 3D works. Let's just use Blender for example, as an example. If you want to render something realistically, you use cycles, but it takes longer, and most PCs cannot handle cycles. So even if you are using a decent PC, you can always switch to Eevee, which is a real-time renderer, and you can get almost similar results that you get from cycles in Eevee. What I'm trying to say is, those times when it took 5 or 10 people to do a specific work can now be done by just one person, or which goes on to prove the fact that this time is the best time to actually learn 3D. Now, back to Unreal Engine 5. So, the people at Epic Games are claiming that, or they made a very bold claim that Unreal Engine 5 is the world's most advanced real-time 3D creation tool, which I agree, because it is used, in high-budget movies, commercials, and all other creative works. And with their new tech, the little effort you put in, you can get a lot of result out of it. So Unreal Engine 5 being a gaming engine or a game engine is going to change or revolutionize the way we create. The simple fact is, those times where it took a lot of time to be able to produce any 3D artwork or any kind of artwork is changing. These times you can get, work done in a fraction of a second. So with Unreal Engine, they demonstrated a lot of technologies and it was really, really impressive. For example, the nanites and the lumen and all the other technologies they demonstrated. And this is actually the best time if you want to learn Unreal Engine or 3D for that matter. This is actually the best time to get into it. One, because it's free. Two, because there are a lot of resources you can learn from. And three, because there are a lot of assets to get started with or to explore it. Let me give you a gist. Before Blender became Blender or became very popular or mainstream among hobbyists and professional artists alike, Blender in the early 2.7, 2.79 versions was not really attractive because the interface wasn't really welcoming, it wasn't really attractive. So beginning artists didn't really like getting into Blender. But when 2.8 came, it brought a whole slew, or it revamped the interface of the software, making it very pleasing to learn and very easy to understand. And it brought a whole slew of features that made Blender great and made it the 3D software we know today. Same goes to Unreal Engine 5. Don't get me wrong, 3D softwares are not easy to learn. You need to get a lot of understanding in the basic concept of a lot of things in a lot of areas. Like physics, you need to know how physics works, you need to know colors, you need to know composition, you need to know lighting. But as you learn, you get there. But that's what I'm getting at. So Unreal Engine 5 is now coming out. It's on early access, and if you want to learn Unreal Engine 5 and you were getting cold feet, I would probably say now is the best time to start learning Unreal Engine. Why? Because the technology in Unreal Engine has made it easier for people with less powerful computers to actually get into the 3D creation world and also explore and also be creative and also share their ideas and learn from others. So with Nanite, with Lumen, where you can have a lot of geometry in the viewport all at once without it crashing or burning your computer, I guess it's a good trade-off. So if you want to learn Unreal Engine, if you want to learn any 3D software for that matter, you need to start, and you need to start now, because the technology that's available to us was not available to any of us 5 years, 6 years ago, and it's growing really fast. And if you want to get into this field and want to be really good, you need to start now, where they are now bringing the software up, or where they are now bringing new technology, new features, so you get used to that technology. And you can, when the technology gets up there, by up there I mean basically when it gets to the point where it becomes mainstream and it gets into high demand, you will be able to to also get something to do or get a penny from there. So if you want to learn Unreal Engine or any 3D software, just get into it. Come on, it is free, right? It is free, so just get into it. Download the Unreal Engine 5, click some buttons, make mistakes, find solutions, and just keep creating. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.